Jesus Christ. What is that?
How do you gamify the gym? I don't.
133.24.
No, like this.
That's wild.
So that's why you want to shut down a TikTok that you can't control.
Yeah.
And you don't want to shut down a Facebook and Instagram,
Yeah.
anything on Meta, and even maybe Twitter. You don't want to shut down the ones that, are in cahoots with the government, because social media is not the enemy of the government like we thought it was. This is free speech. We can actually come together. We can organize. We can start protests. We can do this stuff. No. Social enemy might be a tool, by this theory, a tool of the government to get you to believe whatever it is you want to believe. Or no, they want you to believe.
And it can go even beyond content. So like, let's say you just like say a tweet that is controversial. You just now have 5 other tweets below being like, oh dude, no, you really missed it on this. Like that's actually not true, da 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 da. And you're like, oh man, I guess all my followers are saying I'm out of line on this. Like maybe I should readjust my opinion. And all of those bots, all of those accounts are bots paid for by one individual.
To make you feel like you should or shouldn't have that opinion.
True.
Now, there was a video, and I forget what the fuck it was. I was asking Mark what it was. It was either somebody else posted it. I don't know if we reacted to it. I'm not exactly sure what it was. But I looked at the comments of this video, and all the comments were minority women justifying the opinion, the divisive opinion of the person in the video. And it was something like, I'm a Latina, but I agree with this sentiment here.
Oh, yeah.
Right? I forget what the fucking content of the video was, but I saw all the comments and I was like,
a music video or something. Try that in a small town or something.
Try that in a small town.
Yeah, I remember you pointing that out.
Fucking A.
Because I remember you pointing that out and being like,
taking your liposomal magnesium.
Yeah, I have, dude. I have.
Okay. So try that in a small town. All the comments, or the top comments, not all of them, but a lot of the top comments were like, I'm a Latina woman, I agree. I'm a black woman, I agree with the sentiment. And then I looked at the YouTube usernames, and all the usernames were the exact same thing. It was
Wrong timestamp, by the way. How do you guys keep getting the timestamps wrong and everything? Okay, it's 128.
Or putting less stock in the fucking idiots online. Either the guys shitting on India, no pun intended, or the guys saying whatever racist stuff. It's like, oh, I don't even need to take this seriously. This is bots. I don't even need to engage with this mentally.
The tricky part is that there's certainly some people that are real.
Yeah.
So then the question is, how can you discern who is real and who is
all
a
of
bot?
it. Just write off all of it. That's how it's the easiest off ramp for my brain. It's all fake.
Yeah.
And the ones who are, who cares? It's a negligible amount.
It's not a bad philosophy. The thing that brought this up to me that I thought was fascinating is Destiny, the streamer, did a video where basically on stream he was talking about like getting targeted attacks from a bunch of different accounts, calling him names, saying that he's an idiot, da da da.
That's my bad.
They were, he starts going to the channels and seeing like, who is
He was
this
shocked
person?
that people don't like him. The arrogance.
That's what I'm saying.
He was just curious.
This must be an internet conspiracy.
Convenient.
There are guys out there that don't like an extremely opinionated person who knows nothing about the Israel-Gaza conflict and lets people fuck his girlfriend. I cannot believe this. How could this be?
In case you're wondering why propaganda works and why these bot networks work, I'm so glad I accidentally skipped ahead and listened to him. This is exactly how it works. Notice how when he sees a bunch of videos or comments, or a bunch of comments on videos where he's like, these seem like bots, like this is crazy. All these girls typing this thing on this YouTube video, for this song, that's crazy, it must be bots. But when they plug into something that he already agrees with, oh, well, obviously, every single one of these comments is legitimate. Like, you must know it because this is an opinion that I agree with. Now there are no bots. Now all of it is 100% authentic, like absolutely true and real, certified by a real red-blooded, patriotic, eagle-flying American. These are absolutely true statements, right? But then as soon as it switches, now it's like, oh, well, this must be bot activity, right? This is exactly why this type of stuff works.
Are you AI? I think you might be AI.
I might be AI.
I might be AI.
You're not AI, you're just a bot or an NPC.
He needs to
There's
bring back
no
the
point
cool
where he
blue
like
hair, though. I like the
reflected and
blue
he was
hair.
like, wow, I'm really opinionated on things that are incredibly divisive and maybe the other side might dislike me. There was no point in that.
Like, imagine that. How long has Andrew Schulz even been on the internet? Like a year? Like 2 months? I don't even know how long this guy's been here. Like, yeah, dude, like I've never in my life considered that. Like, it's such a novel insight here that people on the internet might not like me. Jesus, that's such a crazy That's such a crazy, insightful thing to consider. Thank you for that. Thank you so much for the education here on dealing with online audiences. My goodness.
Maybe. I think it was that he was just getting comments immediately after posting anything and being like, who are just these people following me?
So now he reiterates the like, okay, well, this was the subject matter. Okay, so it's funny. We had our jokes or whatever. And then he's reiterating. It's like, oh, yeah, okay, but it seems kind of like weird behavior activity. Now, does Andrew here say, oh, okay, yeah, I guess that is kind of weird or whatever. Yeah, but also he's a fuck him. Or he's going to be like, okay, but like maybe people just really don't like him. Let's see.
Around the internet just shitting on me every chance they get.
Yes.
What is happening?
Yes.
So when he clicks on the profiles, and the profiles are like, America is best, #1 country first, and it's like these weird accounts that have weird posting history, and it's just all kind of strange. And he starts looking like the profile pictures, and the profile pictures is like a guy that looks like a regular fucking dude that you would see at Walmart, and then behind him are books that aren't real characters. It's like fake AI books that have like strange shapes that are supposed to resemble language, but it's not. And he's like, oh, the picture's AI. The content, he's able to search tweets and find like other tweets of other accounts with other names in other countries posting similar types of content. And he's like, oh, this is a bot. And so it's verifiable and true that there are bots that are creating content.
The question is a percentage.
And following people. The question is the percentage, and the question is why.
Well, why makes perfect sense. Like if you hate somebody, but you don't want to go through the time to hate them, you just stick bots on them all day.
Yeah.
Like that
Or repeat untrue talking points.
makes perfect sense. So there is someone who's like, well, I mean, there might be another explanation.
Or on some David Smith shit where it's like, I think he was the one that was saying like the government wants to get their access to their
narrative.
bots or whatever. And they want to do what the things they really want to do and then distract you with gender wars or whatever. Let's have a bunch of bots and fake news stories and whatever, just getting everybody
Inflate the
focused on gender
importance
wars.
and the
And we
discourse
just keep
of
getting
this,
the money how we want. Do we keep passing the laws that we want? Do we keep doing all that?
Yeah. Now, the other thing that I find very interesting is it possible that these companies or private actors that are basically utilizing like the open, software features of these platforms are basically utilizing it in such a way to influence the opinions and ideas of influential thought leaders within the United States and around the world?
That's the most interesting thing to me.
Love it on that beat, go. Hype. Mustard on the beat, ho, Bebo, any rap, nigga, yeah, free throw, man, damn, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, Nella nigga to the cross, he walk around like T, so what's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton, the industry can hate me, fuck them all in the mama.